Hey Melanie, I got here as soon as I could. What's going on?
It's the end of the world as we know it.
And you don't feel fine?
Of course I'm not fine. Haven't slept. Can't eat.
You're really scaring me here. What's wrong?
She walked out.
Who?
Walked
Out.
Oh my god, you didn't watch Castle last night.
My mom fell in the shower and fractured her hip. I was at the hospital all night.
They have TVs there, don't they?
Well, yeah, but...
But? Are you kidding me? I feel like I don't even know you anymore.
Seriously?
You don't get to use that word. Show catchphrases are only for those who care enough to watch on Mondays.
I'm pretty sure Castle hasn't cornered the market on the word seriously.
I can't even look at you anymore.
Melanie, go home. Get some sleep. And eat something. You get a little melodramatic when you're hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry, all right. Hungry for season 5. Damn internet. So slow. I need to watch the end of Always. And After the Storm. No, wait, still. Yeah, definitely still. When she said, Rick, I love you. And didn't leave. Or Valkyrie. That sweet proposal on the swings. Oh, how I long for happier Caskett times. Buffering? I didn't know buffering was still a thing. Why is the universe conspiring against me? What's this? Interesting.
Beckett, are you kidding me with this? I thought you were done being a flight risk for Castle like 3 years ago. Backslide much?
Why are you walking out, Beckett? Why? You're supposed to be making little Castle babies now. My heart. It hurts so bad.
Melanie, pull yourself together, woman.
I can't. Caskett is over. I have nothing left.
Over? Really? The whole pushing Castle away retread is annoying as hell, but it's not like they just fell out of love with each other. Her heart is in the right place, even if the rest of her isn't.
I had a dream of Caskett together. Forever. That dream just drowned in a sea of Beckett's lies.
Mel, step away from the ledge. I think this is only temporary.
Oh dear. You're in denial. I never did get to sleep today. I spent the whole day on the internet instead. I couldn't bear to do much else after the big breakup.
Makes perfect sense?
Yeah. And I found these people. Other Caskett shippers who live around here. They are meeting tonight. I think they can help us.
Us?
I know you're not ready to admit it yet. But please, will you go with me?
If it will make you feel better. And shower. Then I'm there.
I can't take it anymore.
What now?
Just being here. In this elevator. Caskett had so many good times in the elevator at the precinct.
So many? There was that one time she totally grabbed his junk in the elevator. That was pretty funny, but other than that...
There was the time when she... The first time they... I can't think straight at a time like this. But I know there was an elevator. And they rode in it. Together.
I think it's quiet time now. Oh, thank God. Let's go. Need any help with the food and drinks?
I think I've got it under control, but thanks for the offer. Sorry, I don't believe we've met.
Cassandra. Cassie or Cass works too.
Welcome. I'm Sam.
Not to sound too stalkerish, but did I see you roll into the lot in that red Lamborghini?
Yeah, you did. My non-pretentious car is in the shop this week.
It's a sweet ride. Looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself as a
psychiatrist.
Really?
Honestly, I was barely scraping by until spring of 2009. One day this woman walks into my office and says she needs to work out some relationship issues.
Isn't that par for the course in your line of work?
It is. Except this woman wasn't talking about a relationship with a person in her life. Her psychosis stemmed from anxiety about Caskett's roller coaster of a relationship.
Let me get this straight. A fictional couple's ups and downs are branded the cause of anxiety in the real world. Are you being serious?
As the shotting knockout.
Okay, you're the expert.
Of course I did my best to help that woman. She must have told everyone she knew because the following week my phone was ringing off the hook.
So you found a niche market? Nice.
They call me the Caskett Whisperer. By season 2 I had to stop taking on new patients. I had no choice. But I still wanted to help this underserved group. That's when Caskett Shippers Anonymous was born. It's a way to give back, but I wish it was more, you know?
Well, your wish may come true tonight. XX did some serious wreckage to the Caskett faithful. That's actually why I am here. To support a friend.
As I watched XX, I knew today was going to be a dark day for a lot of group members. Our attendance is down tonight. A lot of people just couldn't bring themselves to get out of bed. Breaks my heart.
So, about this group. Is it like AA, but only for Caskett shippers?
Kind of. But there's no sobriety equivalent. Sure, tempers flare and people swear off the show forever, but they inevitably tune in the following Monday. And live tweet it. And re-watch Tuesday. Write a Caskett blog Wednesday. Read some fanfic on Thursday.
Okay, I get it.
No one here is really trying to or encouraged to quit. It's more about finding positive channels for Caskett-related stress and outrage. And knowing you're not alone in the struggle.
Interesting concept. Do you start and end the meetings with the Serenity Prayer?
Oh no, we never say the Serenity Prayer. We have a variation of it though.
Ah, I get it. Because of the whole God thing, right?
No, not God. Serenity.
What?
You have to understand, some Caskett shippers also fall into the group of Firefly fans who are never letting it go. You say the word serenity, and their response is uncontrollable giggling and giddy squealing.
From a room full of adults. Seriously?
Worse than teenage girls at a Bieber concert.
You must have accomplished a lot at your meeting right after the final frontier.
Most unproductive night ever.
What about after Headhunters?
Don't remind me. If one more person said Jane finally got to wear the brown coat, I was going to need therapy myself.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm going to hell for laughing.
Come on, it's time to get the group started.
The intern brought in my morning coffee and I just lost it. Right after she left my office I broke down. I couldn't even drink the coffee. Just stared at it for hours. Skim lattes with 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla are dead to me.
Me too, Odette. I drove by a Starbucks this morning, and out of nowhere, uncontrollable tears. I had to pull into a parking lot and compose myself. Later, my boss walked into the break room and found me crying. I told him my dog died.
I totally understand that, Julia. Everyone at work thinks my boyfriend broke up with me. I couldn't tell them the truth. They wouldn't understand.
You know, maybe we should try to focus on the positives.
What positives?
I don't know, John. How about the shut up and kiss me moment? That was vintage Caskett. It took me right back to the end of Smells Like Teen.
Hold your tongue, Kim. Don't you dare cheapen the sacred moment when Caskett found their song by comparing it to something that happened during Monday's massacre of their relationship.
Come on, I know there is a lot of unhappiness in the room tonight, but let's not attack each other. He's right. No good can come from that, especially when we could be sitting behind our computers attacking the writers and actors. Hashtag how could you? Hashtag betrayal. Hashtag die in a fire. That's not what I meant, sorry. I just have so many feels right now. I'm terrified that the show will be cancelled all because of what happened in XX, Kevin. I want you to just close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and go to your happy place.
That always bracelet was really something, wasn't it?
Oh no, not the bracelet again, Carrie. I can see its appeal and all, especially given the engraving. But I'm more of a show your love with food type of fan. I'm super disappointed that the delicious chocolate cupcake went to waste.
Are you for real? But Angela, that bracelet, it was so shiny.
Shiny. Haha. I can't.
Let's focus, people.
Seriously though. That cupcake. Caskett could have gotten some frosting in some places.
But we can't dwell on the missed opportunities of the past. We must move forward.
Last night I was so angry. I did something really terrible.
You can share here. This is a safe place.
No, I can't. It is just too awful.
Did you kill someone?
Worse. I ripped out page 105 and set it on fire.
What about the rest of the Nikki Heat books?
My roommate locked them in her safe while I was hyperventilating in the bathroom.
Smart roommate. Losing the entire collection to Caskett-induced rage would be a real tragedy. How are you feeling now?
I'm not angry anymore. Just heartbroken.
It will be okay, Melanie. We are going to get through this.
You're absolutely right, Jessica. And what about you, Cassie? You've been quiet tonight.
Just taking it all in. Well, I really wish Beckett hadn't walked out. That decision annoyed me as I watched it, but otherwise, I'm doing fine emotionally. That is so good. I wish I had your strength, honestly. I think a lot of people are being far too critical of Beckett and looking at the last 2 minutes of XX in a vacuum. Remember, she originally decided not to run from the life she had fought for. But then Rita essentially told Beckett that Castle's blood would be on her hands. Rita's little gem of wisdom played right into Beckett's fears, and that's why she left. While I don't agree with the decision she made, I can certainly understand the motivation behind it. It didn't come out of nowhere. Also, that scene where Beckett sewed herself up was so badass. What did I say?
I knew she looked familiar.
What are you talking about?
While Cassie was over there giving her ode to Beckett, I used my phone to do some investigating.
How very Castle of you, the space cowboy version, of course. So hot.
Now is not the time.
Sorry. So, what did you find?
Cassie has shut the front door 7 on Twitter. She has used #BadassBeckett a disgusting 672 times since opening her account in 2009.
So? And to think I admired you for your strength. But now, I don't even want to sit by you. Will someone please trade seats with me?
Oh hell no. Not a chance.
I'm confused here. What did I do? You are not a real Caskett shipper. What makes you say that?
You can't say you're a Caskett shipper and then #badass Beckett like it's your job. Yeah, you're nothing but a big smelly Beckett lover.
Rule number 4, Angela. No name calling here.
He's right, everyone. Clearly Cassie is far more disturbed than she lets on. What? No, I'm not. Why do you all think being a Beckett fan and shipping Caskett have to be mutually exclusive? Duh. Anytime something goes wrong for Caskett, it's always Beckett who is at the heart of it. What you're doing here is so wrong. You must choose. If admiring everything about Kate Beckett is wrong, I don't ever want to be right. Seriously, I'm not choosing here.
You've got some serious issues, lady. People. This is a place of acceptance, remember? Cassie brings a unique perspective to our group. Everyone deserves some understanding, even a Beckett lover. Let's do our best to keep open minds. That's a tall order, but I'll give it my best shot. Well, group, unfortunately our time is up for tonight. Melanie, would you like to start the closing prayer?
God grant me the tranquility
To accept the character direction that I cannot change.
The courage.
To avoid destructive behavior after a Caskett setback. And the wisdom.
To differentiate fiction from reality.
For this too shall pass.
Always.
Sorry they were so tough on you tonight.
I'm a big girl. I can handle it. No worries.
You know, I never would have pegged you for a Beckett girl.
The best ones always are.
So, will we see you again next week?
Probably. I think this group is really a good thing for Melanie.
And for you?
It's less painful than a root canal. Well, it was nice to meet you.
Likewise, but let's skip the handshake this time. I don't want to catch your Beckett lover's disease.